Alright, hello. We're back in the building. Can you believe it? A whole 2 days later, we're back in the building. Oh yeah, I realized. Okay, I was kind of scrambling to get stuff together. I think I can technically change this now, I think, because it says we have 96, so there we go, we're one closer. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna, or should I? I don't know. So somebody followed when I was offline, and typically if somebody follows when you're offline, that typically means that like they don't want to be shouted out. So I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Just thank you for the follow. That is all I will say. I very much appreciate it. Right, so things, Touhou, life, games, yeah, I didn't have time to do any fucking thing yesterday. I did, like, schoolwork, so, I did schoolwork, and then, I had about an hour. I technically could have played Touhou in that time, but I just ended up just, like, you know, I just ended up, like, goofing about, because I thought, like, oh yeah, I'll probably get some time to play at least a little bit of it later in the day. No, I was very wrong about that. So I left for Kendo at like, you know, I left for Kendo at 12. Did that until 4. But the thing is, there was an end of year celebration that was being hosted yesterday after practice. So So I ended up driving out to that. You know, it's like fucking. I got home at 5, and then I had to leave at like 5:30. I got there at 6, and then it was fucking like I was there for 6 hours. I was like, it was like 9, and I was like, or like I was looking at the time, it was like 9 p.m. And I was, or like it was almost 10 p.m. and I was like, you know, I should probably leave soon. And then like before I fucking knew it, it was just like they're like, oh yeah, it's 12 a.m. by the way. And I'm like, what the fuck? When did this happen? When did we get here? This is 12 a.m. So I had a good time though. I got to hang out with a lot of people. We actually I got to play Soul Calibur for the first time. I got absolutely rocked, but it was still good. It's a pretty fun game. Let's see why people like it. Yeah, I was thinking like oh yeah, no, like you know, like if I get back late, like worst case scenario, I still at least practice Mecha Moo, and then I got back and it was like almost 1, and I was like, I'm gonna like go to sleep. There's also like just. Well, because the party was like a potluck, so everybody had to bring something. I just brought chips and queso. I was like, this is something I could just bring with me in the car, and it'll be fine. Like I don't need to heat it up or anything. So that worked out. But yeah, since like everybody brought something, there was a lot of food there. And I ate. I ate alright. Well, because the thing is, like, typically when we're at there, it's just like, you know, you want to make sure everybody eats something so you don't fucking flood, like, the people who are, like, hosting the party with a fuck ton of food. That they're like, yeah, we don't know what to do with this. So, you know. So I made sure to eat a decent amount. I was dying. I wasn't dying, but I was like, I definitely ate more than I should have. See, but the funny thing about doing that around like fucking like, you know, like a sports team essentially is the fact that you start eating too much and or like you start eating a fuck ton and they're like, no, this is a good thing. Do this and then start working out and then it's perfect. It's the perfect plan. Damn, look at 12:45. That's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice 12:45. Did I say hi to Madeline? Well, tell her, brother. I didn't see Madeline yesterday. I didn't get to see her. Alright, wait, is there a character named Madeline in Tekken? I don't remember any of their names. There was a ton of names. But I also didn't get to play that many rounds, so there's a chance I straight up did not see Madeline. Good ending there. Didn't say hi to Madeline. Oh, you didn't say hi, so Madeline got stuck in comatose for Farewell Z-side. I mean, she should have said something to me. I don't know. Good, Anakin. Good. Listen, look, I would have been happy saying hi to Madeline if she gave me the opportunity. I did kill her. The cat is officially dead. Do it. Kill her. It's like you got Schrodinger's cat where it's like it could either be alive or dead, and fucking this cat is just straight dead. Like no fucking question about it. Like, I 100% killed that cat in every reality. You open that box, you're always gonna get the same goddamn result. There is no difference here. I feel like I'm tripping. I feel like I hear the alert sound effect like super quietly. I think I'm losing it, guys. I think I'm losing it. But like I thought that not yesterday's stream, on Saturday's stream as well. I keep hearing like something in game that sounds like a Twitch alert sound effect. I don't know what it is. It's something. Okay, yeah. That was just an unfortunate restream on my part. Do you remember in Folklore Yamawaro or One-Eyed? Really? I didn't know that. I don't know much about the Bawaro. And explain why she's dumb, though. Look at this. Look at this dumb one-eyed pattern. I get it now. I see why she can't have good patterns. It's all starting to make sense. Look at this one-eyed pattern. Easy. I don't even need 2 eyes to cap that pattern. Don't even need it. For a 1 eye percent, you just covered the other eye up. That honestly does sound like a meme category in something. Just like, yeah, no, I've invented a eye patch category. it's just the normal any percent run, but it's with an eye patch. True. Literally me. I am a pirate in my spare time. I like to travel, not the 7 seas, but you know, in like an equivalent. The equivalent that is the Mississippi River. I just sail up and down that, and people tell me to fuck off. And you know, and I go about my day. It's a pretty good time. Yeah, I would highly recommend you try it. It is like sailing up the Mississippi River doesn't sound like it'd be that fun, but you gotta trust me on this one, alright? It is. There's a lot you can see there. Ironically, you cannot see the sea though from there. It is it's one of the only shames. But I mean, hey, if that's one of the only shames it has, then like that's like better than most things, you know what I'm saying? I had the right play there. I just messed up. It is hard, but like, to be fair, like sometimes that's just how that pattern be. Sometimes the pattern just forces you into a spot where you gotta do some tricky movement, but you know, that doesn't mean that you should give up. It just means that you should try it. If you hit it, cool. If you don't hit it, well, that's sad, but keep on keeping on, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. Wanna put a seeker? I don't know if I can. I got too much of a grudge towards seekers. I don't know if I'd ever want to have one on my stream overlay. Gonna help you seek the LNBNC. He won't help me seek the LNBNC. He's going to seek out me, and then he's gonna fucking like dash into me with his weird ass angles that he loves doing. That's what the seeker does. He's made for killing me. I actually never knew those things are called Seekers. Like, I knew what, the second you said Seeker, I knew which enemy you were talking about, but I actually never knew that was their name. I was just refer to them as, like, the tentacle monsters. But I don't have a dash. I'm not cracked like Madeline is. File names? I gotcha. I see. Like, they had to come from somewhere. I know, some names are like, or I think, I know one name was community made. Actually, I say I know. It was more so I think I remember somebody saying it was community made. Like Battle Lion. She's just evil Madeline essentially when you first meet her. So it's Battle Lion. But then, like, for a lot of the other things, it's like they're not really named. So it's like you don't, like, either you just come up with names, or like in-game they're not named. So it's either you come up with things, or you, like, look into the files and then see, like, okay, what was the dev's, like, placeholder name for this? And can we use that? It's like, you know, like if you see like an enemy name like Seeker, it's like, okay, you know, that's a pretty good like placeholder name to just use as like an actual name. Like it lets you know what it does, right? Like it's fitting. But then sometimes like you just have like, I don't know, like the placeholder name is like a fucking like string of like letters, and you're just like, okay, well, I don't know how much we can use with this. I think we might need to find something else. Except for when that string, well, a favorite string of letters actually makes me think of like Twitch plays Pokemon, where, I mean, they came up with pretty convincing names out of the garbled text that came from nicknaming Pokemon. She had a pixel. She was so close. But alas, 'twas not meant to be. The legend shall never die. After all that, like if I go like fucking like just super dead concentration quiet, and then just suddenly I just run into like I just run into a bullet at the last second. I concentrated so hard only to lose at the easiest part. I actually miscounted, but it's fine. I started shooting and I was like, oh wait, shit, I think I'm on 1. Takane, Takane, Takane. Takane? Yeah. I could explain. Yeah, fuck it, I'll explain. I have a whole thought process here, but this is gonna take a while to get through, because it's kind of a one thing leads to another kind of deal, as my brain often likes to do. But, so I've been, so one of my friends has a channel called The Grubcast, and it's like, they're doing a series where, they're like, they were reading through all of Homestuck. My friend had read it before, and then his friend hadn't read it, and he was like showing it to him. I think the series has gone on hiatus, and he doesn't really know if it's gonna continue. But like they got pretty far. They got to the end. They got to the chapter titled "The End." Not that was the end of the story. I think they had about like 2,000 pages left or so. But like, yeah. In any case, it was Suiko's gonna create the frog cast. I can see that. That's super cute, actually. I love the idea of that. Can you imagine, just like a podcast style format with like Suiko, Kaneko, and Sanai just all talking back and forth? That sounds adorable, actually. I love the idea of that. Sorry, yeah, no, but what I was talking, sorry, back to the story, I guess. So I've been listening to that recently. Like, I've just been listening to it as like background noise while I do attempts. And it's got me just, it's reintroduced me to a lot of Homestuck shit that I forgot about, because I've read Homestuck, but only once, and it was years ago. And I just remember being like, oh, I like this, although it's very fucking convoluted. Although, if I'm being honest, I kind of love the fact that it's convoluted. I think there was a lot of like big like twists and events that happened that just straight up flew over my head, because it's hard to keep track of what the fuck's going on. Like, it gets to that level of convoluted, where it's like even a big reveal is like, you kind of have to analyze it to be like, okay, wait, what was this big? I don't know what happened here. Like, was I supposed to understand this? At the very least, if you're me, that's what you have to do. And the thing is, I didn't analyze it, so again, a lot of shit flew over my head. I'm getting off topic again. In any case, it's reintroduced me to a lot of Homestuck shit, and I forgot how much the movie Con Air is referenced. But the hilarious thing about that, I accidentally fat fingered up. The hilarious thing about that is that I've never watched Con Air, so I have I have no fucking clue what any of the like references to Con Air are. Or like I know them to a degree because it makes them kind of obvious, but I can't say like I've seen it. Like it's not like I really know. The thing is, like, I don't watch films a lot, so I'm not sure if I would want to watch Con Air, because from what I can tell, it's not very good. Like, that's the whole joke, is that, like John fucking loves Con Air, but it's, like, really bad. It's like, or at the very least, like, John just loves, like, cheesy movies. I mean, to be fair, I don't typically hate. I don't hate most media that I watch. So I imagine I could watch it and like have a fine experience. It's pretty rare that I like watch a film where I'm like, yeah, I hated this. Like, even if I didn't particularly enjoy it, I'm still just like, oh, well, you know, it wasn't bad. Alright, that was a scuff finish. Mike, how many times am I gonna have to kill you before you just learn to give up? Actually, that's probably what Sanyo thinks of me. So you know what? Keep trying, Michael. Keep trying. You know what? Yeah, you keep trying. Because if you give up, then I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. It's the Froggy Cast. Oh my god, wait, the Froggy Cast? Like fucking... It's just big on the big the cat on the microphone the entire time, just, I must find Froggy. He just never leaves. He never, like... All he talks about is just getting up to find Froggy, but he never does. That's the Froggy Cast. I get too much slime dip. Or no, wait. Oh, smile dip, not slime. Barfing rainbows all over my face. Oh god. God, don't make me feel worse about getting hit. Now I'm covered in fucking. Now I'm covered in rainbow barf. Oh, hello, Zorflin. How you doing? Like, it's weird. Rainbow barf is like a, not like super common, but it's more common in media than you think it would be. I guess like if it's like you need somebody to like barf or whatever, but you don't want to actually show barfing, it's just like, oh, just make it look like rainbows. Fine. It's not as gross. But it's like, I don't know, I just remember like there's like rainbow barf and like Gravity Falls. Probably some other shit that I just can't remember off the top of my head right now. I know I've seen it somewhere else. I just can't think of it. Gravity Falls was just my main example, and I was like, oh yeah, there's other places I've seen it too, right? Right? Oh wait, isn't it in My Hero Academia as well? As just rainbow barf? Or maybe not explicitly rainbows. I remember I had some equivalent. It's like when fucking what's her name? I have no idea how to pronounce her name. It's like Ochako. Just like the main girl character. Whenever she froze up, it's like an equivalent to that. I guess those are the only examples I have. I don't know. Wow, that really touched? From there? From all the way? From downtown? I walked like 2 miles up the road and that still hit me. I walked 2 whole miles. You know how long 2 miles takes to walk by foot? That takes a long ass time. And that bullet was still there. Like a Blitzen in its Honda Accord or something. God, my throat is more taxed from yesterday than I realized. Like, my voice is trying to go, like, or like, my voice attempted to go a higher octave, and my throat was like, no, nah, you can't do that. you can't be doing that right now. It's like, just give it a couple hours. Oh yeah, right. Something I did want to talk about though. So on Saturday there was like, how do I approach this? Yeah. So just on Saturday, I was just like listening to like an Asper FM stream VOD. He was playing like a he's playing like a Pokemon ROM hack that was made for like a Game Jam competition. It's like a, where you can tell, like a relatively short just Pokemon ROM. You just like it's like some kids exploring like a ghost house, or like exploring the Prison River's house. But he was talking about how after he played through this game, he was like going to play, or he was planning on playing through it was like Touhou, or like he was gonna play through the Touhou puppet play game Another World. And that got me interested, because I was like, I played World Link, and I did remember seeing, like, when I was looking up World Link Revised, I also saw, like, paired with it Another World Revised, and I was like, okay, but I want to play World Link, because that was the one he was playing at the, like, I played that when he played it, because I was like, oh, this looks kind of interesting, here, I'll try this out. But the thing is, like, so with Another World, I've actually, like, I'm kind of glad I decided to play this one, because like it's honestly like fairly interesting. Like it has like, well, because like World Link was just like it was mostly just, or the map was mostly just Emerald. You got to explore some like custom maps near the end of it, which was the reason I wanted to try it. So I was like, oh, custom, like, yeah, like custom maps in Gen 3, that sounds cool. But now I realize, like, oh, Another World is, like, an entirely custom map, actually. It's literally, like, your character starts in Fire Red, and then, like, they just fucking get, like, they're just going along, and then they get teleported to Gensokyo. And then they get they get fucking jumped by a Ramilia puppet like 2 seconds in fucking, like, and then they have amnesia. They get jumped by a Ramilia puppet, and then Reimu comes down the stairs, and she's like, oh god, what's going on here? She's like, alright, what's going on? Your main character has a puppet when they get attacked, but they just didn't feel like using it, I guess. I fucking hate the map design in Another World. Really? Since you have 5 hours in Gensokyo, then you have to play all of... You have 5 hours in Gensokyo, then you have to play all of Fire Red before you come back. Oh, wait, really? Is that how it works? I just assumed the whole game was just gonna be you exploring Gensokyo. That's kind of sad. But I have a badge. Or like, well, like, I don't have a badge, but I have like... I didn't defeat a gym leader, but the game says I have a badge. So I was kind of assuming that it's like quote-unquote badges were just gonna be like me getting the tomes. And then that was gonna lead until like the end of the game. Just don't get hit by this pattern. I would never get hit by this. This is a one-eyed pattern. Did I get hit at some point? Why do I have like no point items? Look at how low my score is. What did I do this time? I definitely didn't get hit, but like, I just have no point items. I haven't picked up shit. Wait, then every now and then you're just brought to places like Muenzica in the middle of the story? Really? Drop the game as soon as I saw pellets at me. I mean, that's fair, yeah. When you beat Rainbow, you have to play for a modified Fire Red. Okay, oh, so you play for Fire Red, but then every now and again, it's like, oh, you're back against Tokyo all of a sudden. Weird. I'm still gonna play through it, because I wanna see it for myself, but... It is a little unfortunate. I was kinda, like... I was kinda like, oh, I get to, like, play for, like, an entirely custom-made game? Or, like, I get to play for an entirely custom map? I mean, to be fair, compared to World Link, it is still, like, more... It's more immediately custom. Like, World Link was, you were playing for a modified version of Emerald until you beat the game, and then you got to explore for, like, a post-game Gensokyo for, like, a few hours. That was World Link's post-game. Well, like, that, but then also, like, there was Gensokyo. Yeah, I guess there was Gensokyo, and then there was also, like, some other weird-ass islands that you got to explore. Yeah, I guess, like, yeah, World Link kind of shined in its, like, customizable shit, like, in the post-game. Main game, you were just playing Modified Emerald. This, again, so far Another World has been, like pretty upfront, like, okay, we got some custom shit here. Shit, that was so bad. That was such bad reading. I panicked for no reason, actually. I really don't want to know this frozen Jesus game. I died to the literal last one. I just didn't know the best way of dodging it, and that was not it. That wasn't it, Chief. That wasn't it. I was like, should I go to the left or the right? Either would have worked. I just needed to commit a little more, but not too much. Otherwise, I would have ran into the pink rice. Alright, well, we get one shot at Sonya. I really thought that dodge would have worked. Okay, but can we talk about how fucking funny it is? Like, I guess maybe not funny, but it just, I don't know. There was something comical about it to me, the way they had to portray it with, like, Pokemon sprites. The fact that, like, your character just has, like, PTSD the minute they see Romilia. Like, it's like fucking Romilia comes out, and it's literally, like, just, and it's like your character is immediately hiding behind Sakura. And it's like you walk into the next room, your player sprite does not turn around. It does not turn around until they are almost out of the room. They did a very good job at, like, showing emotion there without having the main character say anything. Like, you know, just given the fact that it's, like, Pokemon sprites that they're using for it. It's good visual storytelling. And then, like, you know, and then, like, despite that, despite the fact that Sakuya clearly sees this, she's like later just like, oh yeah, by the way, Ramilia has something you need to get from her. Just go up to her on your own. I'm sure it'll be fine. You're over it now, right? just like you don't have any lingering trauma now, do you? You got it all out before. So go get the flash TM from Ramilia. Bro, flash is an attacking move. Why? I mean, like, I guess it's not a bad thing. I'm just confused. It's also a faith type move, which, like, yeah, I've like, well, I haven't found a type chart I can look at per se, but I was like, there's like an overview on like all the Pokemon in the game. I mean, like, or like before I found the game, like the site that I found it linked to like a file where they compiled a fuck ton of information on the Pokemon in the game, and it's literally like the type chart is exactly the same except they have the faith type. That's it. I mean, it's not like I'm complaining. It's easier than like learning an entirely new type chart, but like I would just think it's funny. Like, cause like in some of the other like puppet play games I've played, it's just like I have had to go through the process of like, okay, what the fuck are these types? What does this mean for me? Puppet Dance Performance is a great example of that, where like almost everything in that, or is it almost everything? I don't, there's a ton of like types in that are just like, they're just completely unique to it and kind of supersede or like kind of replace other types in Pokemon, because like they're trying to be like a little more like, you know, like oh, that's not like a grass type, that's like a nature type, like that sort of shit. Here she is. 4, 3, 2, 1. No, 4 3. Wow, I cannot believe she did that to me. How dare she? I can't believe this. I am shocked and appalled. Like Apollo Legend, my favorite spell card of all time, actually. For real, for real. I'd love to see Sarah and I get modded in more games. I mean, that's fair. And in PDP 2, even though I think it's not possible. Well, I mean, if you can make custom Mons, and you can make a custom Sarah and I, it's definitely not possible. PDP team building on Touhou characters be like put characters most related to this character. Team building on Touhou characters? What, like if you're building a team, this is like, oh, if I have Sakuya, then I gotta have Ramilia in it, that kind of shit. I find giving the Touhou characters actual Pokemon to be more creative. That kind of shit. Okay, I see. Or like, yeah, so if it's like a fan game where it's, you know, like Sakuya, or like, yeah, I guess just Sakuya has like a fucking Bulbasaur or some shit, as opposed to like just random trainer has Sakuya Pokemon. I don't know. I think they're both fine. It's just little puppets, all the characters, and you get some cool art from it. They had to make like Because they had to have like you know, first, second, and third stage evolutions. Like some of the first stage of some of the like first stage drawings for the characters are absolutely adorable. You just have like I think like Futo is a really good example. You just have Futo with her dress being way too big for her. I love that shit. That's adorable. Man, Takane is not letting me play the game right now. 26 seconds, sad. I don't know, PDP would be like, give Keiki yourself, Mayumi, and other characters with loose common traits. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. Cause, yeah. Because like they're trying to build a team, and like typically they do have like just puppets based around, or they typically have puppets based in the area that they're at. So it's like, you know, like so if you're in the SDM, you're gonna be seeing just a lot of like fucking, you know, like you're just gonna see like Vermilia, Vaughn, Unpatchily, and it's like, so if Vermilia has a team, it's gonna be based on that because that's where she's at. But then, yeah, like, even if they're not necessarily related to, like, the same place, it's still just, like, it's just, like, okay, give her a team that's, like, yeah, it's just based off of just, like, just give her a team of people that, like, she would probably know. I mean, you can still have some fairly interesting teams out of just doing that. So I don't think that's necessarily like a huge issue. It can be a little limiting, I guess, but it's not like, unfortunate. I just didn't want to go more right, but I guess I should have. I may have had an easier time. Or, like, I definitely would have killed her faster if I tried to stay on top of her a little more. But, like, I do have to still focus on survivability to some degree. It's hard to find that perfect mix, especially when she's not giving you favorable movement. Feels good to actually get a Frozen Peace cap. Question some of the BGM choices. Rather a stage theme play in an area than a boss theme. I can see it. I don't know. I guess I could see like, yeah, like boss themes wanting to be preserved more for battles than just walking around. I think it's just like sometimes they're just like, or I think the decision on that probably just comes from the fact that the creator's like, oh, I really like this song, I'm just gonna have this one play here. Sorry, I thought I had something more to say there. That was about it. I was like, do I have anything more to say on this issue? Not really. Also, I'm mumbling a little too much, I realize. I tend to do that when I'm trying to, like, think. I am not a thinker, if that was not obvious enough. Damn, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Now we have classic blueberries. Classic blubberies. Okay, I needed to go down there. I don't know why I thought that was gonna open up there. So they wouldn't go beyond their personal preference? I mean, I don't know if it's like, I mean, it's their game. If they have a song that they like and would like to have play for an area, then why not pick that song? I don't think it's that weird. I mean, yeah, they definitely be more fit for battles, but like, it's not like they can't be used for the overworld. And it can be interesting trying to see how somebody could make a boss theme more suited towards like just exploration as opposed to, or like exploration as opposed to just for a battle. It's like they're typically better fit for that, but that doesn't mean that they have to be limited to that. Doesn't mean, although again, that doesn't mean that they always work better as that. But you know, or like it doesn't mean that like it doesn't mean every boss theme can be used for exploration, but it can be interesting to see how some people can try to make it work. There are as many stage themes there are boss themes, if not more. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean that they have to be like used. Like if the creator's making the game, they'll like if the creator's making the game and they want to implement songs, they're definitely gonna want to choose songs that they like. It's like with so many songs out there, it's not like they're gonna be able to like, I guess like, work in all of them. I mean they could, but like, it's more of a question then of do they want to do that? Like, I don't think most developers would really like just try to go out of the way to like give credit or like show every theme, especially if some of those themes they don't like particularly. Like 13 Stage 2 theme could have fit for Mioran Temple, or 10EX theme for Moria Shrine. Touhou 6 Stage 5 theme for Corridors. I mean, yeah, they could have done that, but like, again, it's more so of a question of like, do they want to? It's like, these are songs that could have worked, but like, are they songs that the developer wanted to use, you know? It's like a song, regardless of whether it's a stage theme or a boss theme or whatever, is just that at the end of the day, a song. And if the developer does not want to use said song, then they're not going to use it. But, like, it's not like songs can't be repurposed. Zun made it for a specific purpose when he was making it for that part of the game. But again, that doesn't mean that somebody can't take it and use it in a different context and still have it work. Damn. I can't believe I missed the kill on both of them. I've never had that happen before. I typically like, I've had sometimes where I, like, fail to kill one and I have to come back for it, but I've never had, like, I've been too early on both. I just need to pause a little more. I don't need to be, like, that fast with it. Nice. Very good time down. So boss themes aren't character themes like in FF games. Kingdom Hearts, you never had a single field theme for character theme. Let's see. I mean, again, like, I don't know. It just doesn't really, like, it just doesn't matter what the song was made for. It's like, you can still, like, it's just like, you can use a song however you like. I don't know. Like, and again, it doesn't always mean it fits perfectly, but it's like you can, if you want to use a boss theme for an overworld, or if you want to use like a character theme for a fight theme, you can. Again, doesn't mean it always fits, but like it's what you wanted to do with it. Got a little close there. Got a little close to the end. I always make my music choices based on certain logic, not on my preferences. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good way to go about it. Going beyond your preference and like thinking about it can definitely be a good thing. I don't think that's a bad way to approach it at all. Oh, yeah. Shit. I didn't need to do that fit free stream. I had to commit to it, though, because I had already done it. Unfortunate. I turned my brain off a little too hard. So, chat, don't let this man cook. Get him out of the kitchen. Unfortunate. I don't really know where I was supposed to go there. That just kind of looked like a wall. There must have been a gap in it somewhere, but I just didn't have enough time to see it wherever it was. Alright. Despite all odds, we are still actually at Sonic. Okay. Where do I go? it's like that hit me? What? How? How the fuck? How'd that hit? I need to pay attention on the screen a little better, I guess. go. A certain word I like in Kingdom Hearts that I put in some Sari mods and have her world's aesthetic based on it. They always manage to make logic beyond the sole fact that I like the world. But something this has always been disparaged by the community. I don't know, again, like, it's not like, whether you make choices based off of preference or whether off of logic is, like, one is not inherently better than the other. Like, depending on the situation, one can make correct choices where another makes incorrect, but that doesn't mean you are better or worse for going for either one. That just means that that is how you want to make it. It is not like they are both equally good ways at approaching making things. They're good. They are both good. It's about as simple as that. Like, your method for choosing music is just as valid as anybody else's method for choosing music. Yeah, that was an unfortunate death to have. That was a very bad movement on my part. God, my mash is not on it today. My mash is off. This isn't gonna bode well. Okay, cool. We're alive. We're alive. For now. Wink. I was not looking at that correctly. It's a world that never was, but Jolty. Because Jolty, its unaware creator, imagined it. It's a world that never was. I see. I actually don't know enough about Kingdom Hearts to know what the world that never was. Oh wait, no, that was Kingdom Hearts you're saying? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. I like vaguely know the Kingdom Hearts lore. I played like Kingdom Hearts 1, although that is not even remotely like that makes you think that you're gonna know what's going on, and then you look at the whole rest of the series and you're like, oh no, this one is like it establishes things, that's for certain, but there's way more to it. It's like you play through Kingdom Hearts 1 and you're like, oh, I think I got a pretty good grasp of like the story and the characters, and then you look at the rest of the series and you're like, oh, I didn't know shit actually. Damn, bad following. Did not move properly to shoot her as fast as possible. Reset, run. Reset! Stray, hurry up, reset! Before it's too late. You must. You're losing frames off the world record time. It's the world in which Organization 13 lives in. Interesting. You mean like that room with like the giant ass chairs? Story-wise, you like 10 to 13? I can't remember too much of what happens there. I think it was like, 10 it was like, Sanai dissed Reimu's shrine, which then sent Reimu into a rage, and she ended up, like, beating the shit out of them. 11 was Kaneko made Oku, eat the Yatagarasu or whatever, and become, like, the sun god. And then Orin was like, yeah, Orin saw this shit going down and was like, I kind of need to draw attention. I need people here. So it's like she started like spewing up spirits from the geysers in order to get people to come to the underground to see what was happening there. And then 12 was, what was 12? It was like 12 was just like the whichever character you play as finds like a treasure map. And then they end up finding the ship, and then they take that ship to Makai to like free Byakuren. Byakuren's interesting. She was like locked up literally just because she likes yokai. And then Touhou 13. Actually, what the fuck was the plot? 13 was, I don't remember what the incident at all was. I just remember, like, the main characters going out to do something, and then that eventually ends up in the resurrection of Miko. And Futo's like, oh, thou art a hermit, I see. Or that may have just been for Yomu's story. Yeah, that was just super bad on my part. The world in which there's a dark city and a gray futuristic castle. Okay, I think I've seen that place you're talking about. It's a shame that the Moria are portrayed as rather antagonistic before they calm down. But, you know, Kaneko's a go-getter. She came in, she started doing shit immediately. She didn't give a fuck. You can respect it on a certain level. I guess they have worshippers, but I bet none of them know their misdeeds. I mean, of course not. Listen, that's not on a need-to-know basis. Spirits gathered because Miko was getting resurrected. Okay. And Miko hurried her resurrection because Byakuren built her temple above her. Oh! I didn't know that, actually. That's fucking hilarious. Is that why in one, because I think I remember hearing one of the alternate endings for 13 you can get, because 13 has like a couple of those. It's like there's just an alternate ending where Miko's like hey Reimu, I'm living under your shrine now. Is that why? It's just she was like, I don't want to live under Byakuren, I'm just gonna build my place under Reimu's. Bad power collection. What you gonna do? But that was just a passageway to the Hermit World. I like how consequential the stories from 10 to 13.5 are. God, I still need to play 13.5. I haven't played it yet. 13.5 and 14.5. I think those are the only fighting games I haven't played. Yeah, they do introduce a lot of characters that actually end up, like, getting used over, like, just the course of the entire series. I guess it makes sense, because I think, wasn't 10 technically also, like a reboot of sorts for the series? Or not a reboot, but it was something. I think, like 10 was important. I remember that. Or, like, just when it came to Zun releasing Touhou games, 10 was important. Goddamn. Yeah. It was interesting to me to have, like, 18, like, link into other events. Because, yeah, because like, the majority of the games I was seeing at the time were just, like, you know, like incidents happen and it's just kind of individual. Like, the most you had, or I guess outside of those games, like, the most you had of, like, one incident linking into another was, like, just being able to play as characters from previous incidents. Where it's, like, you know, like, you know, in Touhou 7, you can play as like, Sakuya. Because, like, Sakuya is, like, chilled out or whatever. Or like the SDM are no longer antagonizing anyone. So it's just kind of like, it's like, oh yeah, you get to play as these guys now. 12-13! 12-13! What the fuck? That's a number? You can... 13's a number in this game? You can see that? What the hell? What the Sigma? I don't even know. That's just insane. That shit's insane. Look at this. 12:59. That's beautiful. If you've started with Touhou 11, you're sure gonna wonder who these partners are. Yeah. Yeah, it's the fun part about Touhou. Like, you know, Raymer just beats the shit out of somebody, and then they're like, okay, I'm cool now. It's just like, I'm gonna come over to your house now, just have some tea occasionally. And Raymer's like, alright, I guess. Yeah, all's well that ends well. Xehanort, pathetic. Doesn't want to give up. Can you imagine Xehanort fucking just losing and then being like, alright, I'm done now. He loses one fight and he's like, okay. You know, maybe I don't need, like, the Kingdom Heart or whatever. It's like the Kingdom Heart was the friends I made along the way. And then he looks back and he realizes that he didn't make any friends, and he's like, well, shit. Damn. It's a little too slow on that one. I had the right idea in mind. It was just a little too slow. Just a little. That's sad. I could have had. It would have looked really cool. I would have had 179. I would have 179. Gets utterly destroyed but returns as someone else. Yeah, I wasn't sure what happens with him. I know he's, like, always around, but it's like he, like, dies in Kingdom Hearts 1, except he doesn't. He wanted to use it to purge the world. Is that a spoiler? I guess it's never explained why he's trying to do what he does in Kingdom Hearts 1. I think the funny thing about Kingdom Hearts is it's honestly pretty hard to spoil anything specifically because there's almost always something else. You could say like oh fucking what's his name, Zemnis, not Zemnis, what the fuck's his name, the dude with the red hair. It's like that dude dies, except he doesn't die because nobody dies. It's like saying Goku dies in Dragon Ball, and it's just like, yeah, yeah, does he? Oh, tell me more. I just remember like a Donkey video where he's talking with one of his friends who like loves Dragon Ball, and he's like, hasn't Goku died like 3 times or whatever, or hasn't Goku died like twice or whatever? He's like, no, he only died like once to like Raditz. Edits. And it's just like, no, but what's in the arm time is like, oh yeah, no, right, I forgot. He also dies to Cell, but he doesn't die any more times than that. And then he like pauses. He's like, no, wait a minute, but there actually was another time. Like, you just get to a point where character death just doesn't really matter anymore. Got revealed at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Axel! Yeah, that was his name. Yeah, it was Axel. Has someone died and, like, actually never come back? You need to be a 1 manga chapter character to potentially die. True. Sorry, fortune teller. You just weren't worthwhile. It was also just some random guy in the human village who died, and it got mentioned, like, through text only. There was, like, a funeral that was held, and Rim was like, I'm gonna figure out shit that's going on. Or it was like, no, it was Reimu killed that guy, but only off screen, and it was mentioned, and then it was supposed to make you be afraid, because it's like, oh, what if Kosuzu gets possessed? Will she kill Kosuzu? And it's like, obviously fucking not. Is Reimu going to kill the main character of this spin-off manga? It'd be one hell of an ending if she did. Well, also it's like, I don't know. I just this is definitely like a personal thing, but I just felt like there was no real like question about that because it's like the people we have seen Reimu kill was like fortune teller who like I guess didn't necessarily do anything wrong, but like he didn't look like a good guy. He looked pretty evil. And then some dude that was only mentioned by name who got possessed. Those are the people Reimu had killed, and it's like you have that versus Kosuzu, who is somebody who we'd seen the entire story and also was just like, I don't know. It just didn't really feel like much of a question. Which I guess makes sense, because it is Touhou. But it was still just funny to me, because it felt like the story was trying to set up for that question. But it's like, but at the same time, it never felt like an actual question. Incident has more or less high stakes, but gets solved easy. Yeah, I just think it was funny to me. I think I've mentioned this before, but it was funny to me because it was like, it was like, you know, like Kosuzu was like it was like Kosuzu went from being like, actually, I think yokai are kind of cool, to just being possessed immediately. And it was like, what the hell happened here? She was like, I am going to destroy Gensokyo. And it's like, when did this, when did one lead into the other? She was like, you know what, like, maybe the yokai aren't, like, so bad after all. It's not like she was like, the yokai were right. She was just like, you know what, I don't think yokai are like wholly inherently evil, which is correct, although nobody in the village is supposed to know that. But I mean, with the amount she had seen yokai, it was basically impossible for her not to learn that. And then like the next time you see her, she's just all fucking evil and wahaha. And it's like, what happened here? It's like she went on the deep end quick. Reimu goes to like fucking fight Yukari, and Yukari's like, what the hell are you doing here? It's like, what? You just don't want to fight Kosuzu, do you? Oh my god, no, right. I forgot. I forgot Yukari's explanation. I feel like I absolutely misread this, but I was so confused by it. Because it was like, from what my understanding of what Yukari was talking about, Yukari said, okay, so, you know, Kosuzu was probably going to be possessed eventually, and you were going to end up having to kill her. So my plan to avoid that was to make her get possessed so that you wouldn't kill her. Because every time you fight somebody, you always become buddies afterwards. But then it's like, what happened to the if she got possessed, Reimu was going to kill her part? What happened to that? Was that not an issue? I feel like I probably misread it, but it's like, that was my understanding of Yukari's grand plan. I think the fear of yokai is some fruit manipulation. Oh no, it is, yeah. The story talks about that, because it's like, because yokai can't exist unless they're feared, which is why everybody in the human village needs to believe that, like, oh, yokai are like just pure, like, evil. That is, like, I should probably... Why did I go for that dodge? Okay. We'll see how the rest of this goes now that I'm here. Nice. I literally just, I just didn't press left for half a second. I was going to, I just realized too late. I realized too late. I almost ran into it again. That's so sad. That's such a sad death. Oh, that one is so avoidable. That one is very avoidable. Well, we're still in stage 3. Fan and Reimu pissed off. Ken and Reimu easygoing. It depends. She can get pissed. It takes work though. It takes work to get her pissed off. Like just the fairies doing shit. But yeah, she's definitely not in like a constant state of pissed off that she is sometimes, or that fans will sometimes portray her as in. I love just the fucking, I love the one line from, what was it? It was from, like, I forget which one it was called, but it was from the Free Fairies manga, where Clown is a character in it. And there was a line that was like, the real hell all along is making Reimu upset. I'm paraphrasing a bit, but it was something along those lines. Yeah, being in the center was not the correct play there. That was the worst dodging decision I made in my life. And I still lived. Yeah, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy, buddy, buddy. Yeah, I'm a little too fast for this. I'm a little too ahead of the curve right now. Guys, I need to stop being so ahead of the game. It's like I'm the overachiever. That one hurts. That one hurts so bad. That hurts so bad. It hurts so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should, and then it hurts so good. Alright, in any case. That's one. We got one. That's the flaw of a fandom revolving series such as Touhou. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It could be interesting to see how certain people interpret characters. You can definitely end up with some shit though. you can definitely end up with some goofy scenarios for it. Although to be fair, even if it's not like fandom revolving, like if there is a fandom for something, some people will just interpret characters in different lights. Touhou characters are a little less defined, so there's like more room for... There's a lot more room for variance, but even in like a more defined... Also, I cannot believe I lived for that long. But even in like more defined characters, you will find people typically interpret certain characters' personalities very differently from one another. Flanderizations are always around. Yeah, they always exist. I mean, it's again, it's literally just a part of people seeing and interpreting things. There's not much you can do about it. Everybody will, like, everybody will interpret something differently. That is just the nature of being human. If the series doesn't revolve around the fandom as much, then the official characterization will have more weight than the fandoms. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like, the more, like, the more that is given to the character from the series itself, the more, like, concrete it becomes, I suppose. But then, like, you know, the less you, like, the less of the creator lays down there themselves, the more is, like, just open to, like, for other people to try to fill. The thing about, like, yeah, the thing about, like, fandom characterization is that it really is just, like, which one do you like the most? Like, again, because, again, like, even when it comes to something standardized, right? Like, people can still interpret the, like, people can still, like, interpret a concrete characterization in like, a different way. Like, just depending on, like, how they view, like, certain, like, subjects, or just, like, just depending on how they view life will determine how they look at it. Like, even if things are, like, concretely made to look one way by the creator, it can still look different to somebody else. It's all in the eye of the beholder and that shit. But then, like, again, like, when you have less defined stuff, then it's like, like, I guess, like, when it's less defined stuff, it is, like, a lot more, like, again, like, just how that person thinks this character would act. With, like, you have, like, less to back it up, so it's you kind of just have to pull from just whatever you can. Or you can just have fun with it and just be like, eh, fuck it. This is how I want this character to be. In Touhou, canon sources about characters are scattered everywhere. Yeah, it's not very easy to find, and, like, a ton of like, even the more characterized characters still have holes in them to fill. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, but, like, yeah, like, a lot of, like, defined characterizations you can find for characters, it's like, okay, well, there's, like, you know, like, there's, like, over, like, 20 games in the mainline series. Like, there's fucking, like, you got written works, both, like, manga and just books, right? Like, it's like you have, like, the fucking, like, music CDs or whatever, like, I forget. Well, no, Heat Fruit Club is just basically, like, a written work. It comes with the CDs, was it? Something like that. I think, like, I don't know. And again, like, different characters can be interpreted in, like, very different ways, where it's, like, just depending on how, like, whoever's reading it sees them. Like, I think Rinosuke, like, I've been saying that a lot, but an actual, like, good example of that is Rinosuke. Some people, like, because how I view Rinosuke is I view him as a fucking conspiracy theorist. He is intelligent, but he is also, like, fucking, like, if you, like, he overthinks a lot. Like, his, like, a good example of that is just the first ever time he appears, where he's like, he has this book collection, and he's like, oh, there must be 15 books in the series because of the fucking astral signs of the universe or some shit. I forget the exact reason he gives, but it's like this like paragraph long explanation on why there must be 15 chapters in the series. And then that ends with like Marissa being like, oh yeah, I found the like final chapter for that. It's the 15th one. And he's like, how do you know there's only 15 chapters? And she's like, it's because it says it in the book. It's like it's like chapter 15 of 15 or whatever, or book 15 of 15. And like, but the thing is, like, multiple interpretations can be drawn from just that alone, because again, I viewed him as just a conspiracy theorist, or just like, again, just somebody who typically overthinks. Like, he is intelligent, but he's also like, he reads way too much into shit. But somebody else can look at that and just kind of view him as an idiot, which is sometimes how he is portrayed in fanon, and mainly just for laughs. To be fair, every character in Touhou is portrayed as an idiot to some degree, because I mean, people just do stupid shit, and it's just an easy way to like get laughs. Or it's just an easy way to make a situation lighthearted when it's just like a character is just being dumb. Jolty X and I do like Okina plus canon, and they have the common thing of human but also god. OCX canon. OCX canon is cringe. Depends on who you ask. Some people find it cringe, some people find it cool. Because of mere power fantasy. Some people like power fantasy. Oh no, I think like the one people typically find lame is when it's just a self-insert, and it's just the person who wrote it just wants to be really fucking like just feel all powerful and be like, I am Reimu, I can fly and I can never get hit. But I think like the problem is that some people kind of extend that line of thinking towards like actually like they extend that line of thinking towards characters that like are not just the person who made them. Yeah, no, a fucking a hilarious insert of, or a hilarious instance of what I assume must have been a self-insert, because there's no fucking way it wasn't. What was it? Oh, I forget the name of the game, but it was this game. It was this fan-made Touhou like RPG kind of game. It was like, I don't remember the name of it at all, but it's like literally the story is you play as this like dude who's like you play as this dude who fucking loves Touhou. Like he loves Touhou so much. And like these figures got released or whatever, and you can like do like battles with them and shit, and he loves it, and he's getting them, and he's having a great time. And then eventually he's just walking along the street one day and he finds Chen and Ron there, and he ends up fighting them with his puppets and then accidentally getting teleported into Gensokyo. And he just gets to meet all of his favorite characters. I assume Jolty was a god because the world he lives in is just his imagination. Okay, I can see that. If you've created a world, no matter how, yeah, you're a god. I'd say that's pretty godlike status. So that's a pretty godlike maneuver right there. It's just like that. I wish I could remember the name of it, but yeah, that game is fucking hilarious. It is so hard to read. It is so hard to read. It's like, this is like just the most like self-insert fan story you've ever read in your entire life. Oh my god, I did not see that bullet there. Okay, well, I should probably be dead, but that's neither here nor there. Just like that bullet is no longer there. Or was it ever there? If it didn't hit me, does that mean it was there? Who knows? Who can say for sure? All I know is that I'm ruining the taste of her tobacco, and I am sad. I'm very sad. I'm living a sad, sad life. I walk a lonely road. The only road that I've ever known. I don't know where it goes, but I'm the only one, and I walk alone. Easy game. Unfortunate. I was a little too greedy with my unfocused shooting there. It's a little too greedy. Probably should have gone into focus. Okay, well, that's that, I suppose. Why that imagination stuff? Because the author imagines the world their story takes place in. Okay. Interesting angle. I could see it. I'm probably not gonna go longer than 2 hours. I have shit I need to do today, so I probably will just. I think probably one more run that gets out of stage 1, and then I'll have to call it. I got fucking, what do I got? I got schoolwork today. I got schoolwork. I got the gym. Yeah, I'll probably just go to the gym immediately after this. And then I can work on some schoolwork, and then later today, in like about like 5 hours or so, I'm gonna have to go to a tournament. So I got some shit on my plate today. That is me. Should have time to do it all though, if I manage my time efficiently. If I don't dilly and or dally today, then I've got this. I've got this, brothers. I hope I still remember how to actually do what I've been taught, because recently I've been getting taught push day. Because like the people I'm working out with, they go to the gym, or I think they try to go to the gym like 5 days a week at least, because they have like different parts of their, or like basically it's like you work out a different part of your body every day, but I can only get there like 3 times a week efficiently. So they're like, so they've been teaching, or like one of them's been teaching me push day, pull day, and leg day is my gym schedule now. And I still try to work out with them whenever I can. But like, yeah, now the workouts that we do are like split up to a degree. And it's like, as long as I can remember just some of what I'm doing today, and then just do that, that should still be good. I just gotta make sure that I properly just keep working out, so I can be strong, so I can get more strong, and I can do things like live, and like move better. Gotta move better. I gotta swing the fucking wooden stick better. That's me. Those are my goals in life. That's on my bucket list. I have 2 things written: move better and swing a wooden stick. If I can accomplish those, then my life is complete. Can't imagine that Jolty is reversed all over the place. No one in the world knows him. At worst, he roots them out. Or no, is revered. Okay. I don't know where I got an S from. Sari is the only one that's supposed to. I see. I see the lore. Lore. As was written in the text. The ancient text of Gazazrophon. That was a lot. That was a lot of bullets. I have a feeling Michael has a vendetta against me. I don't know why she would, but you know, so someone tells me. Nice. Okay. I wasn't sure about that movement, but hey, it worked. Alright, last run. Last run of the day, boys. Let's see what I do with it. Will I choke it all right away, or will I wait before I choke? Will I lose, or will I lose? The question is the poll is up. Make your vote now. Bet 10 billion channel points into the answer you think is correct. Any less and you are a coward. Officially. Official Twitch coward. Coward? Like Courage the Cowardly Dog? My favorite dog in all of media? Yes. That one exactly. I remember, I watched Courage the Cowardly Dog when I was little. I enjoyed it. I was probably also terrified by it, although I don't exactly remember. I just remember the show was really weird. God, right, when I was bringing up weird shows on Saturday. I can't believe I didn't think about Courage. How the fuck did I not think of Courage the Cowardly Dog? That show was so weird. You stupid dog. You made me look bad. It's fucking absolute classic weird show. You ever seen another show where a dog is just like pure pink like a fucking flamingo? Because I don't think I have. Bro, I got 450 going into the fight already? That's kind of cracked. I got a crisp $50 bill? No way. And I was like, that was just one of my favorite things that Jay Witt's just like or if anybody knows the YouTuber Jay Witz, there was like an era where he just like kept sneaking in $50 bill into some of his sentences. Every time he needed to bring up the word $50, he would always just say a $50 bill. just sneak it in there. It's just something fun about saying $50 bill. So there's something fun about 50. It's got a good cadence to it. It's got a good cadence of Hyrule, my favorite game. It's not my favorite game, actually. I did have fun with it. Damn. Okay, that was surprisingly fast. I had fun with Cadence of Hyrule, although I was very bad at it. As always, I suck at rhythm games. They're so fun though, but I'm bad at them. Because I have no sense of timing. I forgot I wasn't supposed to restream. I forgot. Okay, well, it looks like we're choking this runaway on stage free. Looks like we're really choking this run on stage free, huh? But what if I bring it back though? But what if I bring it all the way back? Literally just the entire way back. We start at one end, we start at one side, and we bring it all the way over to the other side. We could do that. That could be us. Imagine it. Envision it. I don't have free power. I'm fucked. I'm straight fucked actually. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. We're done. Okay, you know what? No. I see my path forward. I see it. Hold on. Putting the end against the middle and losing every time. I was heinous and crippled and sad. Thought I was invincible, the bad to the bad. Then I woke up in the morning, stepped out of bed, had to get a bike, had to paint it red. Okay, if and only if we LNN this fight, then we get to stage 4. Only if. Okay. Good start. Okay. I'm seeing the E's. I will take these E's and add them to my power. Good power, good power. I like power. Good blueberries. Good blueberries. All right, now let's not get hit by this again, like an absolute chumpus. Kind of chumpus reading, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of. Nice. Thank you, Lily White. Nice. Alright, against all odds, we get the same exact fucking pace as the last two runs. This is the third pace in a stage 4 I've had on, like... This is, like, the worst possible pace that I can allow in a stage 4, and I've gotten it 3 times this session. Also, alright. I completely and entirely cooked, so I dropped it. Oh, damn, really? Understandably mad, blue ball, damn. Yeah. Are you just like tired today? Basically no sleep plus snoring bug, gotcha. Yeah, that shit sucks. I hope you feel better. That is, like, that shit's horrible. Well, let's see how this final... This is still the final run, by the way. This is kind of a let's see how it goes kind of deal. Good start. Okay. Listen to me. This is a good sound. Okay. Time for the funnest part of the stage. This part right here. We all love this part. Everybody loves this part. Literally, if you say you love this part, or if you say you don't love this part, you're lying. If you say you love this part, then I will kiss you on the forehead and wish you a good night's sleep. Sadly, the goodnight kiss could not save me. I realize I am talking so quietly right now. Or it was, anyway. I needed to not be there. I needed to not be where I was. But where was I supposed to go? To the left? Probably. Yes, I love this game. I love Touhou 18. Thank you, Touhou 18. Thank you. Unfortunate. Also, the melatonin backfired, so... Oh, damn. I completely saw it coming, yet I went for it anyways. There was an attempt. Listen, all we can do in this world is try. It doesn't matter now, but let me just, in case you haven't noticed it, let me just show you why I'm laughing. You notice anything that I maybe, forgot to set up. One me some Mario. I literally hit the plus button while I was playing. I hit the button and there was no counter. I just completely checked out on getting that set up. There wasn't even a point where I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It was like, no, just the entire session I thought I had already set it up. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.